Hey, good Friday morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. We made it through the week weather-wise, and we will definitely make it through the weekend early next week. Actually, fairly quiet weather coming up. So we're going to talk about this weekend, a little sunshine. We're going to talk about a little bit of a warming trend. I want to emphasize little. It will be warmer as we get to the second half of next week, talking 35 to 43-ish, maybe. Hey, good morning, Andrew Dodson from Denver. Used to be a fellow MLiver. And hey, Sarah Ann Wells. Hey, thank you, Michelle DeWitt, sharing it. I appreciate that very much. You're listening to the morning MLive weather update with Mark Torregrossa. So we're talking about the weekend. We're talking about a slight warming trend next week. And yeah, we can start to look toward Christmas time period. Okay? All right. Here we go. All right. So here's the radar right now. And we do have patches of snow showers moving through. Again, like yesterday, you can get it for, an hour or two, and you can get some spotty slick spots. Roads got real slick yesterday in the Saginaw area. Of course, it was warmer, and then the snow fell and it froze on there. Now the roads are pretty cold, so it might be more of a dry, powdery type snow. Just a little closer of a look for you at what's going on. And there you can see it's pretty light snow shower activity, and it will be that way through the afternoon. Good morning, Brian Donaldson. So let's march forward. Here's the radar forecast for today, and again, not showing anything really well put together, but these patches like this right here, that is where the areas of snow showers are. Okay, so right in there and up in the northern section. So anywhere we could see some snow showers today. Hey, good morning, Montague. Michael Harris, nice to see you on here too, and Christina Nicole Harrison. Gaylord's looking like some snow showers today, but nothing significant. And then as we go into the afternoon and evening, things start to quiet down. Okay, so temperatures, again, I want to emphasize a slow warming trend. Okay, these are the high temperatures today, and it's cold. We're looking at 20s, upper 20s southern lower, mid 20s northern lower. This is tomorrow. We're looking at flirting with 30 degrees. This is Sunday. We'll call it 32 to 34, southern half lower. Fairly uniform weather. This is Monday's high temperature forecast. Yes, James, it's supposed to warm up next week, and we're getting into that right now. Slow warm up. This is Monday. Tack on another degree or two. This is Tuesday. Very slow. Tack on another degree or two. This is Wednesday. I feel this is probably a little cool. You're looking at upper 30s. All the models now are pretty much showing about 40 to 43 in the southern half of lower Michigan, upper 30s in the northern half. So it's probably a degree or two cool. And this is Thursday. Temperatures in the upper 30s. So a little melting next week. If you have an outside project where the frost is getting in the ground and you need to dig a hole, like maybe repair a fence, I've got to do that, and a buddy has to do that too, might be your time to do it. Okay, another thing to cover for you is a storm in the southeast. This is the radar forecast going into Saturday. Here's the snow. So if you're traveling south, it's going to be nasty in some places. That snow on Sunday going through Tennessee and Kentucky, maybe with some freezing rain, and then turning into a flat-out snowstorm in Virginia, maybe parts of North Carolina, maybe eastern Kentucky and Tennessee. So this would be Sunday afternoon. If you're heading that way, you're going to want to be through this region before Saturday night, I would say. Let me back it up for you. This is Saturday afternoon, so you're going to want to get through there. Brandon Hans wants to know, can I take Bill Steffen? No. He's a 5th degree black belt. These are the upper level temperatures. This representing a warm pocket. What I want to show you is it'll be hard to get extremely cold here in the next 16 days because we're on the edge of this warm pocket, and the warm pocket is up here kind of blocking any Arctic air from really coming southward. Here we're talking upper level temperatures 17 degrees above normal, and that translates to usually at the surface about 17 to 20 degrees above normal. And now we're going to take this model farther than it should go, out to December 23rd. Yes, it ends at 16 days out, December 23rd. And Pamela Bacon, I'm going to get into that right now. Hey, good morning, Nancy Joinville. Thanks for joining. And again, you can't believe this, but it does indicate somewhat colder air by a few degrees by the time we get toward Christmas. And I want to show you something here. Not my ceiling, but let's look at this model. It goes out 16 days. That's way too far out to believe specifics, but you can kind of see what the trend is. And the trend is one of these large storms in the southern U.S. forming and then moving up the eastern third of the U.S., and that's probably every 3 to 5 days. So, one this weekend, one it looks like next Friday or so, and another one late the following week. So that puts it toward Christmas. So we'll just look at it and just show you that all hope is not lost for a white Christmas. Here's our snowstorm in the southeast North Carolina this weekend and our quiet weather. And then we're going to go into next week. And this has been pretty consistent too, but not convinced of the exact track and the exact type of precipitation. So we're at Saturday, and here's a storm. Now you kind of have to believe this, and the European does the same thing, because it would be hard to imagine cold air somehow getting into the system if we think that Wednesday and Thursday are going to be in the 40s. Anthony wants to know, any 60s coming for January? Don't see that just yet. And that would be a real bizarre situation. Okay, so now we're into the week, I guess you'd call it Christmas week. Amy wants to know, what is the average temperature around Christmas? I would say the average high temperature around Christmas is 32 to 34, southern half of lower Michigan. Hey, good morning, beautiful Lake Leelanau. Hey now, David Gavel. Okay, so now we're getting to December 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and look what it wants to do again, which is the proper timing. And again, I would not put this position there at 16 days out. It could be anywhere over here. Might not even happen. But the point being is that the chance of a white Christmas is not a lost hope. There probably will be, based on just the average timing that we have, there probably will be a storm system in the eastern part of the country a few days before Christmas. All right, there you go. So this weekend, good travel conditions wherever you're going. Chicago, Milwaukee, Cleveland, Upper Peninsula, Northern, Lower, anywhere. You shouldn't have any problems. It will be on the chilly side. Slow warming trend. Get something done for one last try outside next week, because at some point the weather is going to go too wintry and you're not going to want to do the outside kind of projects. And we'll keep watching for the white Christmas. There still is hope. Have yourselves a great weekend. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.